Hi, my name is Michael Eldred. I'm from Regina, Saskatchewan. I've been part of Dallas Valley for about 8 years now as a program director, cabin leader, wall instructor, archery instructor, and just doing whatever needs done around here. Looking back on the impact campus had on me, growing up I had lots of head knowledge. I was in Sunday school, I was memorizing verses in youth, and I spent some time at Bible school. I was just filling my head with knowledge about God, which was awesome, and I got to know Him deeper and deeper through that. But it was camp where I learned about serving God and how His heart is for these kids and how all the stuff I'd put in my head, how it can move down to my heart and work on these kids' lives and not just my own. Being able to share the love of Jesus with these kids I was able to see what I had learned in Bible school and ever since I was a kid. I was able to see how that can change the life of a kid or something who had no knowledge of Jesus. So I can think of a couple stories of campers who I've seen been impacted by camp or have impacted me. The first one is, I remember a kid named Miles. I was 13, I was in my cabin, he would run around, he thought it was the coolest, and I got to see him come back to camp the next year. He was in my cabin, and see him ask real questions. And then he kept coming back to camp. And then one day at staff training, I see this kid. He's grown up quite a bit, and he's now a staff member at camp. And I get to see him grow even more and to learn more about Jesus every year and to grow and grow. It's just awesome to see the impact camp can have year after year as you come back and see the changes God makes in a kid's life every year. One of my favorite things about camp was seeing God provide at the wall. It was just unbelievable. Get up to the top of the wall, you see the clouds coming, and you're like, we're gonna have to cancel skills for the rest of the day. And then you start to see them kind of split. And they go to one side or the other. Or you have weeks where you just have nothing left. You don't know what to do with your campers, and you just don't know how to get through to them with the gospel. What happens there is you're praying, you're asking God for help because there's nothing else you can give. And whether it's at the climb, whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's in the cabin, you see God provide in so many small ways. And I know there's hundreds of ways that we miss what God's seeing, but just seeing how much God loves you and how much God works in the world, even in the little details, just to fulfill His purpose through camp. Whether it's making it rain for a kid who's having a bad day, or taking the rain away so that some kids can have fun at the wall. You just see God working in so many different ways, in so many small ways, and they're so easy to miss if you're not looking for them. But once you start seeing them, it's undeniable. Seeing how God works there, and then going back home, seeing how God works back home in so many little ways that are easy to miss every day.